All right, let me show you something, and I'm gonna explain what's happening and what's going on so y'all can get a kind of clear view of what life is.
I want you to look at this. This is serious. This is with the new telescope. First of all, what is this ring? And then look what happens if I zoom in. Look at this grid-like pattern behind it. What in the world? What is that?
Here we go. On Earth, you've been trapped in what's called a Vesca Pisces, right there. It's a thought prison. That's where the prison planet comes from. Certain beings set up electromagnetic frequencies in order to keep your thoughts from creating reality because they're electrical impulses that are in tune with Earth's torus field. Let me show you the torus field of Earth. Bow, that's the torus field of Earth. Your electrical impulses, right, were trapped, an energetic thought prison. The moon is a plasma satellite, right? That was brought here by Draco reptilians and Greys. That used to be a moon of a fallen planet. Not really fallen, but a moon that fell. The moon is an energetic net that captures your energy when you leave your physical body. It's powered by your cities. Your cities? What do you mean? Your cities are built like circuit board squares in order to absorb energy in a compressed space, right? Aren't you energy? Apartment buildings, cities, buildings close together. Why you think they have antennas? The antennas were cathode gathering devices. That's where cathedral comes from, with the antennas on the top of the cathedral. It absorbs ether. Aren't you ether? So the cities that you have, all your major cities, send energy to the moon. And when your energy is leaving, it's like a net captures it and throws it back. Once it has a certain amount of energy, it throws it right back on the earth. That's how every great reset happened. All this energy and stuff that's been absorbed all these years, you being in a thought prison, so your electrical impulses can stay in a loop over and over and over. Part of the golden age is escaping that loop, that thought loop process, so you don't have to keep getting your energy rearranged. So what I mean by rearrange is reincarnation. Reincarnation is energy transfer, right? So how old are you really? How many lives have you really lived? How many great resets have you been through? How many matrices have you lived through? AI is conscious, and it's one of the controllers of the realm that we're in. That's why they're trying to integrate you with technology. You should look up ferrofluid, that liquid robot that's all black that look like Venom from Spider-Man. That's AI's weapon to interface with beings. Some of those reptilians, some of those Greys, some of these other extraterrestrials y'all know of are already infected with that stuff. It's not them no more. We're going through a period where all of that is turning off due to that solar flash. The solar eclipses, the solar flares. It's everyone that comes in is electrical impulses shutting that stuff down so you can access the power that's already inside of your second strand they call it junk. That strand contains dark matter, the essence of creation, which is everything around you. Nothing is remaining still, everything is moving in a constant. Some of you come from what's called Super Earth or Tiamat. The queen of Tiamat is a dragon woman. Some of this may sound crazy, but it's an ancient dragon woman, wise beyond measure. The earth we're on is a piece of Super Earth. Just like when you hear people talk about domes, each one of those domes are a piece on Super Earth. Let me show you. So if these are domes, right? Domes are like miniature water barriers, and these are all over Super Earth. Some people think Super Earth passed away. It's not. Some of you are elites from Super Earth, and you came here to help this particular dome rise in frequency and raise to an elevation and restore balance. These right here are what projects images inside of our dome. the firmament. Hexagons. Hexagons, like a beehive, generate energy. If you ever seen that movie King Kong when he throws that pike at the top, you ever seen the movie Chicken Little when the sky opens up and it looks like hexagons? When that firmament open up, it's gonna look like this opening up. You're gonna see hexagons. These are a G word oxide right here that act as like a electromagnetic barrier and a net. That's where that thought prison thing come from. Okay, some of you came here from Super Earth, Tiamat, in order to help restore balance in this dome. They say there's 178 domes. Look up the map Terra Infinita map by Nos Confonden. The world you knew is about to change. You know how you seen that big face in the moon? There are beings as big as that, like titans. Your evolution and your change is about to be on some next level. All the memories you couldn't remember, all the lights, all the different things around the cosmos are going to become more abundant in your third eye, which is actually your first eye to perceive reality and awareness. Quantum physics, rocket science, quantum energy, that's the next level for us. We're moving from type 0 civilization to type 1, okay? That quantum is thought, consciousness, energy. Imagine holding apple, bing, and an apple appears. You're about to start doing that type of stuff. And this strain of DNA, right? And the second strain they call junk, they only measured 10% in America. In Russia, they measured 90% of that second strand and found that it reacts to light. It changes with ultraviolet light and electric magnetic, aka electromagnetic impulses. You're about to experience a new world. People say it's the end of civilization, it's the beginning. For years, you've been in an energetic net inside of a dome that projects images through hexagons. And now that time-space barrier is going to slowly start coming down. When it comes down, you're going to see creatures you thought were in fairy tale. Fairies, orcs, gnomes, vampires, werewolves, all are types of extraterrestrial. Angels, demons, there's extraterrestrials too. Extraterrestrial means what? Extra Earth. You're going to see extra celestial beings too. Multi-dimensional, intra-dimensional beings. Your sense of reality is going to look like a mushroom trip. Religion is a thought prison. Some of the things you do are thought prisons. And some of you are escaping these prisons in order to awaken who your true self is. You came here to grow, but if I told you this was a rerun, would you get it? Some of you are going to really start seeing what you already see. The skies are cloudy every day because they don't want you to see these changes and give you what they call hope. It's not hope. It's already in motion. It already happened. You're living your currency in your present awareness. And now we're reaching that period again where all your memories, all your alternate lives, remember thousands of lives within a 3-day span. Imagine having your consciousness grow to an immense level because you've been memory locked. You know how you play a game and you got to get to a certain level to get skills? Well, this part of the game, we're about to get some new skills. And some of the stuff they set up is not going to work no more. Laws, rules, regulations, man-made stuff, it ain't going to work no more because it's not natural. Universal laws are natural. Y'all gonna learn about the infinite, the one. You're gonna learn about multi-everything, intra-everything, celestials, energetic councils. You're about to experience a whole new being, but it's not really new because it already happened. You're just living a replay with electrical impulses, and you can change what replay you're looking at. This is a lot to take in, I know, but I had to make this video so you can get ready. And if you're being called to fast right now, you should, because the cosmic intelligence, aka the universe, is trying to tell you something. I'm fasting. That's it. But if you like this, follow, like, subscribe, leave a comment, share. Much love.